Hey there. So I got a request from a gentleman who wanted a tutorial on how to turn with caps. Caps, of course, being just the idea of doing a half circle, and you do an anti-spin on either an upswing or a downswing, and you do an extension the other which way, right? Yeah, he said he'd gotten the one down across the bottom pretty well, but it needed some help with across the head. The version of it. So, how do we do this? First question to answer is, on the extension side, do you want to just do a straight up extension, or do you want to add a pedal up top? I'll go ahead and teach pedal up top first, because I think it's a little bit easier, although you guys may not have the same experience, you'll have to let me know. And yeah, we'll proceed from there. So, as you're doing a cap on the side, notice that when you come up top, you can kind of freeze in the butterfly pattern with one hand in front of your head that is oriented towards the audience and one hand behind your head, right? Well, if you switch into wall plane, you'll find you can just as easily reverse which hand is in front and which hand is in reverse, right? Like so. Or, much more safe, you can go into this butterfly windmill pattern. And whenever you reach the point where the hand that you want is in front, you can turn back to wall plane and go into your cap on the other side. So once again, you freeze, turn into wall plane, you switch which hand is in front, come back down. You can even, if you want to, switch in the middle and do multiple beats, like so. Or, you could say, do multiple beats up top in the middle of the turn. I think if memory serves, there's a point in the Arizona transmission video when Alien John does such a thing. And turn, and continue on your merry way. How you execute the turn, once again, think of it as being this butterfly windmill pattern, which actually is really helpful because you could also think of this as being a cap fountain, if you would. So as you're coming up, you switch which hand goes in front and behind in much the same manner that when you're doing a fountain with a weave, you're switching which hand is in front of your head and which hand is behind your head as you make the transition over. The only difference with the cap pattern is that it's an opposites. So, what if you want to do the extension without the pedal up top? Well, that gets interesting, doesn't it? The easiest way I know to do this is to keep it in wall plane. And the answer to that is to just treat it like it is a triquetra hybrid going across. So as you're coming up, whichever hand you're turning towards then becomes the anti-spin triangle, and the hand that's coming up becomes the extension, which flows very nicely back down into the cap on the other side. And once again, when you turn back to the left, your left hand then becomes the hand that's doing the trifoil, and the right hand becomes the one that's doing the extension. Bam. Like so. That's the easy way on how to do it. A harder way is to try and keep it in wall plane the entire time, which treats it as though it is a real turn. So if you remember these from when you were first learning poi, a real turn when you're going from reverse to forward is when the poi go up and over to your other side, right? What we're talking about is going from reel to reel, back and forth, right? You can think of this as being the extension hand is accomplishing this move. Start off by practicing it as a reel, that is, just go back and forth. And what you'll notice is that your hands are staying parallel at all times. That is, they're staying square to your shoulders here. As they go up and over, they're separated about shoulder length, or say poi length. And then when you go back over, they're separated by the same amount, right? This ensures that the planes are never actually in the same spot, and thus will not tangle. I think you could actually easily practice this by holding a set of poi between your hands and just going back and forth, up and over, right? Then comes the hard part, and the one that just no BS you need to do a plane control for. You need to be able to accomplish that same feeling in anti-spin. But the good news is, if you can get comfortable with that, the turn then becomes surprisingly easy. You just have to keep your arms out so that they have enough room to move. So all of a sudden, you get this kind of graceful move. One tip, the hand that's doing extension is moving considerably slower than you think it's going to have to. I suppose actually as you're doing this, you could force the hand that's doing the extension, to go ahead and do a pedal up top. So really you can do both of them from wall plane if you want to. Once again, as you're doing this, make sure that those hands stay parallel. Look up to watch yourself. And know that as you come down, you're probably going to wind up doing one pedal of the anti-spin flower on an inside buzzsaw plane before you transition back out to the outside plane on the other side. So, this was actually pretty fun for me. Like I said, I didn't know how to do this until somebody asked me. And the process was actually a lot of fun and taught me a lot about both fountains and caps and butterflies and all that. So, anyways, if any of the rest of you out there also have requests and stuff you'd like to learn, go ahead and shoot them my way, because this is good times. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.